Okay. Gonna do Randomizer Final Fantasy 1. Should be good. Just leave it on there for a sec so you can see the seed. Just in case you want to follow along. But, what do I, okay, so hold on. I want... set up the warrior. Go with... wait. Here, let's set it up like... It's a... that doesn't look that great. It's gonna have that short for Scottbot, but... Here, let me look at... just... I think that looks better, even if it is missing a T. Missing something? Oh, okay. I prefer having a black belt in NES FF1. And let's see. Okay. I need... You know what? I just realized I have... No, never mind. I'll keep it as is. I need someone... I need a Oogump on my team. Don't have enough space for a U, but... not acronyms, but shortened names. I find it very annoying to do that in these old games. Set up to... I don't know what to name. I usually like to think the white mage is a female, but... Yeah. Black mage, I usually like to do Vivi. I like Final Fantasy IX. So, me, Scott. I can't do Scottbot because it looks weird, so Scott for short. Oogump. Lana and Vivi. So, I forget everything in this randomizer, but I do know one thing, that the bridge is already set up. That was one of the preset things. There's also a setting where if you talk to someone, they just disappear. It helps to figure out if you talked to them before. I guess it's mostly for the non-important ones. It helps in, like, some cases where if, like, say, a person gets in the way, it just gets rid of them. So you don't have to constantly push them, or something. Okay, so... what do we got? I have 400 gold. 400 gold to work with. What do we got in weapons? I could buy a silver axe and a silver sword. That's too much money. A silver hammer. Oh, there's indicators of who can equip them, because they changed their sprites. I think that was added for this, but that really helps. Silver hammer. Saber sword. Ooh. Okay. What do we got for armor? Silver helm. I could get that for him with just a little bit of grinding. Everyone could equip the pro ring, but... Iron shield. Iron helm. Okay, I could get the warrior his iron equipment. Could also save up for a silver helm instead, but let's hold off. Black magic. What do we got? Specifically VV. Lightning 2. Zap. Stun and Quake. Okay. I can only use 3. I think Stun is the one that's not that good. I think it's Quake, Zap, and Lightning 2 that are the better ones. I forget what Zap does, though. Okay, what else do we got? Wall, Exfer, and Harm. I forget what some of these do. Obviously, I know what this does, and I don't normally get this spell. Except in the PSP version with the extra bosses, because that did help. But I forget what the rest of these do. What do we got for items? Soft tent, pure, and houses. Okay. No potions, though. I think it's also set up to where tents just fully heal you instead of whatever it was in the original version. And I have no equipment. Okay, so... I need to get... I could get the monk an iron staff. Let's get a saber sword for the warrior. And an iron staff for Ugam. I don't know if the iron staff will help, but eventually he shouldn't need a weapon. He could just fight with his fist. That means all of this equipment slots will just stay open. That will help. What are you doing? Since I have a little bit of extra money, let's get myself Quake, Zap, and Lightning 2. I forget what all these spells do, except for this one. You know what, I'm gonna hold off. I don't have a way to heal other than going back to the inn. Actually, you know what? Also, the load times are faster. That's another. 19 gold, okay. Good to know. Let's go into the castle. Okay. I still need the Mystic Key. So all the key items are shuffled around, and I think they're also in treasure chests. So, yeah, but That's what this randomizer added. So even though the bridge is up, I think it's still easier to try to go after Garland. Well, I don't need to save the princess. I have the boat. I have the ship. No. What? There was a way to check the map, wasn't there? Oh, it might have been a spell. Okay. Well, I think it might be time to level grind. Okay. That's a little bit fast. Normally I don't mind that, but if I can't even tell what's actually happening... A lot just happened there. Wait, I gained 2 levels? I gained 2 levels. Why? How much gold did that give me? Okay, that was very quick. I have to reset to change the speed, don't I? I'm gonna have to hold off on... I'm gonna have to deal with the speed for now. It's fast, that's nice, but it's a little too fast for me if I can't tell what's actually happening. Go there, go there, go there. I practically got 500 gold from that! And each imp gave like 50 experience. A little bit over 50 experience. That's insane. I'm good. 2 fire, 1 white mage, and a red mage. I usually like going for balance. When I play NES Final Fantasy 1, this is the team I like to go with. Although black mage, sometimes I swap out with red. But I like having the fighter because I don't need to have weapon slots for him eventually. This is... Look at how much EXP and gold I'm gonna get from these imps. It's insane. Oh, once they kill him. Yeah, you know what? You'll probably be fine. The red mage being able to cover some black magic and healing will probably help you out. And 2 fighters is not a bad thing. That is insane amount of gold. I'm gonna be spent... And also the speed of it is very fast. I think I would have to reset the game just to slow it down, so we're gonna be dealing with this for now. Okay, let's buy some armor, because I didn't get to buy any. I'm gonna get my warrior a silver helm, because that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. My day's going alright. How's yours? Iron shield and an iron armor. Everyone can have the ring, but it's a little spendy even with like as much grinding as I could do here. It's a little bit much. Armor. So I like having a black belt because look at, you only get 4 slots per character, and with weapons he won't need to equip a weapon after a little while. He'll be fine with just his fists. So it's just 4 open slots to carry items. That's why I like having a black belt specifically in the NES version. Okay, I still need to buy white magic, but I'm not sure which one I should cut. There we go. Hi. I don't... What are you doing? Hi. Yes, hi. You want attention, I see that. I forget what some of these spells do. It's pretty bad outside. Deal snow. Okay. Well, that sucks. We had snow in December, but in my area, it's more rain than snow. Okay, you're fine. Stop it. Ah, stop. Okay. Now I need to... Now I'm gonna have a final... I'm looking at spells, specifically, so I can see what they do. Because I don't know what some of these do. Let's try this. Magic. So it's wall, area, ice, exfer, and harm. Okay, so harm is the one that hits the undead. That one's not bad. But undead is really only useful for the beginning of the game, which might be something I'll get. It is... Let's see. No, not mute, no fire. Cure, heal. That's resistance to ice. No, that's exit. Fog, sheep. No. This too soft. I just want to remember... I need to figure out what these spells do. Okay, no all. Oh! That's just... So there's no ice, fire, and electric. Wall is just all of that in one. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Then harm and... Oh. Okay, and then harm for undead enemies. And then this is Dispel, which is chance to remove elemental resistances. I mean, that's better than a ice. keep that. Like these old NES games, even if they have little plot, it's hard to connect to the games. It's fun to play. Yeah, it's nice to go back to old games every once in a while. So we got the best elemental resistance buffing spell in the game. We got a spell that has a chance of getting rid of an enemy's resistance to an element, and we have a spell that, gets that hurts undead enemies. And then we got Quake, Zap, and Lightning 2. I'm gonna look up Zap very quick. Zap. Oh, it's an instant death spell. It's Warp or Banish. I'm pretty much ready, I think. I think it might be a good time to go after Garland. I mean, my weapons are only okay, but, like... I think we're good. Where's the armor? Yeah, I think my character is good. By the way, the names are the Warrior Scott, short for Scottbot. I could have done something like STBT, but it just didn't look good. So it's Scott for short. The black belt is Oogump. There's a story there on why that name is like that, but it's Oogump. Lana and Vivi, because I couldn't think of anything else. Let's buy a few tents. Also, this randomizer adds it to where you can just buy multiples at the same time. Oops, I didn't buy... Keep pressing the wrong button. I don't think I need anything else. Oh, and by the way, I talked to the king and he gave me this ship. So I don't need to fight Garland. But this mod made the bridge just built immediately, so you can explore a lot more. But that was the only thing it gives you automatically. I could have turned that off, but I just decided to leave it in. That was 20 damage. By the way, how's the volume for... Oh, there's a grate in. How's the volume for the game itself? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I haven't messed with it since Zelda. I don't need any of this. If I'm going for Garland, I should hold off on my spells. I don't care. I'm gonna use Quake. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine, good. I think we have the I win button with Quake. Was Quake like an instant kill, or does it just deal a lot of damage? I need to look now. Quake. Chance to inflict instant death on each enemy. So... I did not need Zap, but maybe it has a better chance. But that is ridiculous. I'm just doing a little bit more level grinding, just so I could get more spell charges. But then again, maybe with my... No, I think it's just instant death. It doesn't deal high damage. Okay, seriously, where's the enemies? There we go. Well, there sure are a lot of enemies here. It would be a shame if they all just, you know, fell into, you know, a fissure. Yeah, I just fell into a crack. That's all it says. It's instant death. There's no high damage. This is insane. And I could visit other towns. I'm just getting a few levels right now, though. I want to use more Quake. I wonder, is Garland immune to instant death? I would think he is, but normally you're not supposed to have that type of spell. Although right now I don't have a way to heal. You know, Lana doesn't have a healing spell at the moment. Okay, that's my last Quake. I think the game just kind of gave me easy mode for the moment. Okay. Instead of going for Garland, how about we take the boat? And, I don't know, maybe we'll... maybe we will, you know, go to the next town. Or, you know, I'll just get my butt kicked. Ineffective. So much for Quake. Okay. Well, I can make it through the boat if I use lightning, too. We're going back to the end after that. Let's go to... Let's go here. This is where we normally get the boat. I have to deal with pirates. But I don't want to deal with pirates. They're not bothering me. Let's take a look at the shops. Cabins. That's very cheap to buy for cabins. And heal, softs, pure. Okay. Oh, armor shop. What do we got? Chain armor, wooden helm. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're buying these two. I don't think there's any point in getting chainmail. Oh, that's right. I have to sell the... I have to sell the iron. Iron armor, sell that. Google doesn't say. What, were you checking for Quake? I was just looking, and it says chance for instant death all enemies, so... Unless you were looking up something else. Let's buy this. No, not weapon. Armor. Other than the shield, I have all silver equipment. Haven't even checked the weapon and magic shops. That was just too good to pass up. Okay, you know what? No, I better check white magic. Harm 4, Harm 3, Exit, and Fog 2. No healing, but I don't think there's a reason to get Harm 3. So I think we'll just buy everything else. I keep forgetting. Double check. Yep. And I can use level 3, tier 3 spells right now. If I have them. If I can find them. Sleep, Lock, Rub, and Ice 2. Okay. I think it's safe to get Ice 2. Oh. So Rub is just instant death for one foe, so it's not as good as Quake. Because Quake has a chance to do it on each enemy, whereas Rub has the chance to do it on one enemy. I worry about Ice 2, Sleep, and Lock. And, which one's Lock? Chance to inflict sleep on each enemy on each target. Well, sleep's okay. Lock. Chance to lower one enemy's evasion by 20. I don't see a reason to get Rub. I have Quake. Level 1 Quake. So I'm gonna spend money on the other two. Just to kind of have. For weapons, a rapier, wooden nunchucks, a silver sword, iron hammer, and saber. Pretty sure I already have a saber, but I could get an iron hammer for... Huh. Give Lana a different weapon. Got the rapier, got the wooden nunchucks... So I already got the saber. Why would I want to use an iron sword when I can use a silver sword? Yep. The iron hammer went to Lana, so there's no. I might as well just save up for the silver sword. What I'm really considering is the wooden nunchucks, but I think the iron pole is just better. So I don't think there's a reason for it. I think I'm better off with what I have. Let's get some money. I want that silver sword. Gonna get that silver sword. Well, I could try going for Matoya's Cave. Although I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to find the crystal ball anyway. There we go. There's treasures here. Got a cabin. Money. An opal shield. Resist lightning. Defense press 16. Now here's the problem. I have no idea who can equip this. Okay. Let's see if it's better than the Iron Shield. So let's check my stats. I want to look at Vitality, I think. 15. I can't even equip it. I might have to class change for that. Yeah, I still need to get her the crystal. Push B select. That's how I get the map pulled up. Okay. Anyway. I'll hang on to the opal shield for now, but I can't really use it. Mad ponies. Yeah, just... Oh! Ineffective. We'll leave it there. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard, or if... anyway. The Wii U and 3DS eShops are going to be shutting down. So if you have either of those systems, you might want to consider panic buying for games / DLC. Unless Nintendo, you know, turns around and decides to not cancel it. I already went through looking at my 3DS stuff to figure out what I should buy and what I should just not. You don't have either? Okay. Well, it's less of a headache for you then. Because I went through my 3DS just to figure out what DLC I still need to buy, / what games I want to download. Oh, it's still poisoned. Oh no, I don't need that. Tense cabins. I don't have a way to cure that. Nope. And I also need to check my Wii U just in case for the same thing. Same thing basically happened last year when Sony did the same thing for PlayStation 3. You know, until they decided not to go through with it. It's been a while since I played the original NES version of FF1, so I don't remember all the details. He's still poisoned. I don't think there's anything I can do. That's not annoying at all. Pure soft heal? I don't know. I forget what these do. I know what soft does. Let's start with the heal. Okay, it's just healing. There we go. Going back in. It's by 5. It's by 10 of these. I could buy a lot more, but I kind of need... I want the sword. So let's check my stats. Strength of 26. Hit rate of 33. Damage of 36, so that went up by 10. That's nice. I don't think anyone else can equip this. Actually, no one else can equip it. What am I doing? I already know no one else can. Because the warrior's the only one that just lifted his hands being like, I can equip it. Fight the pirates. I have to look. I have to check. I have to check. Oh, no, I got a couple. And I got a bottle. If this was Zelda, that would be very great. That's the ferry. So, I think I can now go to the water shrine. You know, when I eventually get there. Okay, well, I think it's a good time to go back to fight Garland. Let's just use lightning. I don't know how many enemies are susceptible to Quake, so part of me is just like, do I really want to use Quake? But at the same time, it hits all enemies, so you might as well try. Okay, let's go after Garland. Even if I use up all my Quakes, I'm pretty sure the warrior can take care of it. Only flying ones are immune. I mean, that makes sense. The imps seem very susceptible to Quake. Yeah, I haven't checked my Wii U yet, but I don't think there's that many games I would need to get DLC for that I don't already have. And so I don't think I need to get DLC. Any other game that I just don't have can be gonna be easily killed. Considering I just got Thor's hammer, cast lightning 2. Oh, I see who can be equipped for it. That's what that means. So it will be equipable to Lana, but I need to class change for that. But it can use lightning too. So Lana has something to do. So, I guess I didn't need to buy the silver helm, because I could have just got a free one. And the other one's for Ninja, so I can sell that. A flame mail, okay. Since ice. Okay, so check my stats. Vitality 16. Wait, did I not check the right thing? Is it absorb? Yeah, it might be absorb. Okay, hold on, let me check. 50. Okay, yep. That was like 34. I don't think anyone can equip the silver, so I could sell that at yen. Man, I should have just come here first. Oh, I need the Mystic Key for that. Gonna be coming back there later. Garland's not gonna know what hit him. Hi, Garland. I stole the princess. You'll never stop me. Why do you have silver equipment? Thor's hammer. I'm gonna try for Quake if he doesn't die beforehand. Ooh, 18 damage. Oh my! It worked! That is great! They didn't expect you to have instant death spell. And I got the canal? I think that's the canoe. Okay. That's not bad. Instant death. I think this might be an easy randomizer. You know, mark my words. Oh no. Be in select. It is time we go to the elf village. Not even an hour in. Okay, let's sell a couple things. No, not that. Okay, no, it's not weapons that I need to sell, it was armor. A small knife. Well, I mean, Vivi could use it. Iron nunchucks. One staff. If only I could check the stats right here, but... I mean, it's just 1 gold. I'm also going to compare the iron nunchucks. It's not much. Let's get that equipped. So my damage is 19. $21, okay. That's not bad. Now I'm curious. 16. Okay. Still have to use nunchucks. I'm gonna sell the staff. And just in case... Actually, you know what? I think the knife is better. What level 3 spell? Dark Sleep 2, okay. Saber and Fire 3. Well, we're buying Fire 3. I probably equipped it to the wrong person. There we go. Okay, I gotta check for Dark and Saber. Chance to inflict blind is Dark. I believe this randomizer fixed the darkness spell. I think so. In the original version, it actually didn't do anything. But I think this randomizer fixed that. So that might actually be useful. And Sleep 2. Sleep 2 has a chance to inflict sleep on one enemy. But I bet it has a higher chance. So Sleep 1's all enemies, Sleep 2 is one enemy. Bane, Fire 3, Slow, Warp. 93 Quake. Saber, okay. We're buying Saber. Saber raises own attack by 16 and accuracy plus 10. So I can... It says casters, though. So I don't know if... It might only be for Vivi, but I think I can cast it on, my character. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm thinking of... Oh, what was the spell I just saw? Haste? Allies hit multiplier. No, okay. That was one of them, but that's not what I was thinking of. Temper. Raises allies attack by 14. That's what I was thinking of. I have sleep. I think I'll be fine. We'll go with dark. And I think it's fixed. That couldn't be fixed until years later when modders and hackers did it themselves. Well, back in the day, there wasn't really any there wasn't patches, so what if the game was finished, it was done. Or finished, quote unquote. I can finally heal everyone. So I can have Cure 2. Oh, whoops, wrong character. Cure 2. Invis. I don't need a lightning. Anti-lightning. So I'm better off with just normal cure, I guess? I have wall, so that's kind of a... Okay, that must be a developer of the ROM hack thing. Because that's normally Link or Erdrick. I forget which one. But going back to that, the trade-off now is, yeah, we can release games and patch them out later if there's problems. But a lot of times, they release it early, way earlier than it needs to be, like unfinished game. At least most of the time, it's a finished product back then. But if there are problems, it's just something that has to be dealt with. I could buy the silver armlet for everyone. Oh, I could get wooden armor. I could level grind for silver armlets. Or not level, money grind. Oh, that's right, I need to sell these two. I'll try to keep the opal shield. And... let's buy the ring for my mages, at least. I have to do a little bit of money grinding for the others. Okay, you know what? Since I have one here, I'm gonna check if it's better than this. Rely on too much on practice. Patches. Yeah, that's the trade-off. Ideally, I would like a mix of the two, basically release a finished game, and if there is problems, we patch it out. Best of both worlds, but I think a lot of companies just abuse it a little bit too much. Okay, so silver armlet. My absorb is 50. I think that's what I need to look at. Absorb is 50. Let's trade this. Oh! Okay. It's replacement for the shield. Or the armor. Oh, then I didn't need to buy the wooden... plate. Okay, well... Wait, what am I doing? No, I wanted this equipped. So, okay, I'm gonna double check. 50. $31. Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna have to grind for one for Ugump, but that's about it. This is good. Molly, what are you doing? Okay. Exactly what I need here. I forgot there were level 4 spells here. Heal, anti-rub, so protect against instant death. Cure 3 and heal 3. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I got Cure 2. So let me double check. Heal 3, and Cure 3, and maybe this. Although I don't know if Wall protects a bit against that. Actually, maybe it doesn't. But how many enemies use instant death? I don't think many. I don't think many do, but there's not much reason to get normal heal, but oh well. Basic fire. I think that's nuke. Ice 3 and lightning. Let me double check. If the target... Okay, so that's not nuke. That's just kill, or doom. That is a chance to inflict instant death on one enemy. Always succeeds if the target has 300 or less HP, and they are not resistant to get against death. But it always fails if the target has over 300 HP or resists the death property. That doesn't seem worth it to me. Honestly, Ice 3 seems good. I have Lightning 2 and Fire 3, so... Honestly, Ice 3 is the only good one here. You're asleep. Find the herb, which Matoya normally has. Okay, the dwarf cave. Astro's attacked. Okay. So, let's get some more money. Normally, ogres are very good for money, but that's normal. This isn't normal, so... Oh, I thought it was... Oh, no. I'm poisoned. Okay. Wait, how much money do I have now? Okay. Stun. That's not much. Do that. There we go. Ain't randomizers fun? 856 gold. Okay. I have enough money to get the armor for Ugump. What are you doing? I was just being weird, like normal. There we go. I don't even need to check stats for that. I know it's better. And I don't have enough money. Okay. Let's use the N so I can get spell charges back. 91! Ooh. Oof. Yeah, with Wii U games, the only thing I can think of looking into is maybe like some GBA games. The only ones I could think of are maybe some of the Metroid ones. But most of the other ones that are on there, I either own or don't care to get. Or I could get in some other way. Honestly, it's just one of those things where I need to check pricing for what they are individually and see how much they are and whether or not I want them on my Wii U or not. Unless, you know, Nintendo just releases some collections, that would be nice, or do like a GBA online thing. Both those things would be okay. That's part of the problem with some of the games I'm thinking of, like, looking into. It's like, because Nintendo doesn't have another way to get them on, say, current consoles like Switch, the only other option is to find an original copy, and who knows how spendy those ones are, or I have to get it on Switch on a console I haven't plugged in a while. I hope they do, just to give more value to the online. Because I watched Arlo's video talking about the whole online situation, and he pointed out that there's like this graph that Nintendo posted where it was talking about NES Online and how it starts on the Switch, but then it constantly, like, the bar constantly goes up in value. So I think the idea is that they're just going to keep adding stuff to it. So while the expansion pass is $50 and it doesn't seem that worth it right now, maybe if they just keep adding stuff and it'll continue on to whatever the next console is, then it might be worth it. And that goes with adding GBA on there. What are you? Yes, I see you. What? You want to come up? The dog wants attention. There you go. Hi. Level 10. How much money do I got? Okay, one more Quake. Hi. Hi. I wonder if the imps give more money. Kind of feels that way. Oh, wait. Let's get Ice 3. Let's start with that. And then we'll get Heal 3. No, do a little bit more grinding to get Cure 3. You know, since I like to get physical copies of stuff, and I'm getting something like the GB operator, eventually I can just put my physical GBA games on my computer. So I kind of get the best of both. So I'm really wondering if I really want to get the Wii U stuff. Well, one thing I was looking at on my 3DS was the Game Boy Mega Man games. And I already have 1 and 2, but there's 3, 4, and 5. And I was looking at pricing online, like, how much is it loose? Oh, like 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 150 bucks. So, like, no, I'm gonna buy the digital versions. Because I am not... I'm probably never gonna get those physical cartridges. Hey, stop it, you're fine. And also, I have the first 2 on 3DS, so might as well just fill out the void that's missing. Okay, come on. Come on. Go there. Yeah, they don't give too much gold. I can buy the Cure 3 now. Someone's still alive. That won't do. There we go. Okay, 800 gold. I could do 2 more battles with Quake. So, we'll do that. Like, some of the other games I would say get on the Wii U is, like, for GBA anyway, was Mega Man Battle Network, but I have all of them physically. And I'm also waiting for a, you know, Legacy Collection for Battle Network, which Capcom hints at that they're actually doing something with it, but COVID had a problem, or caused problems. So I don't really need to get them on the Wii U. Although I would say get them because they're good. I might consider getting the GBA version of Mario 3 purely because all the e-reader stuff is automatically unlocked. And also, I think there were some that were not available in America. We didn't get all the cards. So I might consider that at the very least. Okay, come on. I can only use 2 of those. I think we'll be okay. I'm trying to think. I usually go back to them occasionally. Like I might play them once, but then not play them for a while, but I will eventually go back to them. In Pokemon's case, there's always new Pokemon, so it's hard to go back to an old one when there's always new ones. Unless you didn't get a new one or something. But I do go back to old Pokemon as well. Like, I need to... I don't need to use Quake. Like, I'm kind of playing through Gold again. Or I kind of started, but I'm going to later because I want to play through Stadium 2. And to play through Stadium 2, I need to make a team on Gold, so... I did that with Yellow for Stadium 1. Fire Emblem, I've played practically all the games, except for the ones that never made it out here. But I've only played each of them at least once, at most twice. So I do need to play more Fire Emblem, it's just I need to get back to them and do a new playthrough. Like, I played enough to where, like, I have a decent idea of what I'm doing, but not enough to do an Iron Man run or something like that. Okay, Cure 3. And why not? I'm just buying these two just to give myself options. Or just to fill out the list because it's going to bother me, but Ice 3 is the only thing I need. Actually, you know what? I forgot. Let's go to the item shop. Where's the item shop? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of these. Let's buy 10 cabins. Let's buy 20. I didn't realize it was going to be that cheap. If it's a game series that I never played before, I like to do the same thing. Purely because you get to see how the games got better over time. That being said, sometimes you need to sometimes you need to consider if the old game is going to even hook you in the first place. Like, for example, I played Persona, right? And I've always heard with Persona, start with 3 or 4. And, you know, this was before 5 even came out, so most people would say 5. Like, if you want to get in Persona, skip 1 and 2, probably just start with 5. And I'm just like, okay, I'll keep that in mind, but I'm still going to start with the first one. And I have 1 and 2 on the PSP. And 1 did not hook me. 2, I need to get back to. I didn't finish 2. But 2 was a lot better than 1. But then it was when I played 4, and then eventually 5, where it's like, okay, I get it. I like Persona. So sometimes you just need to keep that little nugget of information in mind. If everyone says skip a certain one and just... If everyone says skip the first one and skip to a different one, and even if you start with the first one and you don't like it, maybe there's a reason why not many people actually like it to get into the series. Yeah. But like with Final Fantasy, you could go in order of release, and you know, that's perfectly fine. But it's also, at the same time, none of the games really connect to each other. So you could basically play any Final Fantasy game and see if you get hooked by any one of them. Like, if Final Fantasy 1 is not going to hook you to Final Fantasy, but if playing, say, 5 will, then maybe you might want to play 5 just to see if you even like the series in the first place. If that makes sense. Oh, that didn't get spell charges back up. Mother series in order. Okay. Heard that playing 2 over 1 is better because they're similar games, but 2 is just better. I can kind of agree. I can agree to that. Mother 3, though, that is an amazing game. Like, I own a repro cart of Mother 3. Like, that is such a good game. You know what? We'll save Quake. But recently, when playing through Earthbound Beginnings more recently, it's not bad. You might need to look stuff up. I would definitely recommend looking up a map of the world here and there. It will help you a few times. Let's get 5-3. By the way, did you get any farther in Earthbound Beginnings? Oh no. Characters are dead. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of here. Nope. Okay. Good thing I technically saved here. With the cabin. I didn't know it saved. You met Lloyd and we're gonna blow something up. Okay. And I'm assuming you went back to the zoo and got the song. So if you have Lloyd in your party, make sure to get him a boomerang, because that's going to be his best weapon. If not his second best, but I'm pretty sure it's his best weapon. And you need to go to the other factory. Yeah, you got the song. Good. So once you open up, you go to the next factory to open up the train track. Because there's a boulder blocking the road. I think those enemies might be too strong. Might take the boat to the dwarf cave and see what's going on there. But once you open up the route for the train tracks, the world opens up a little bit more. And one route is obviously meant to be saved for later because the enemies are too strong, and the other route is kind of where you need to go. But you're at a point where it's gonna be a little bit before you get the 4th song. Just a little bit. Like, Nintendo's in... Yeah. One of my problems with Earthbound Beginnings when I played it, Nintendo really needed some of his Psy spells. Specifically, he needed healing... No, not healing. Life Up Beta. And he just wasn't getting it. He got Life Up Beta at, like, level, I believe, 29 or so. Like, it was ridiculously late. To the point where you can recruit Anna very soon, after you finish the next section, and she basically starts off with Life Up Beta. But she's the offensive psychic attacker, so it's one of those things where Nintendo really, really needed his Life Up Beta sooner. And did I even check all of this? I don't think I did. Oh, that just has some treasures. Okay. And another thing that Nintendo desperately needed, which I actually never got when I beat the game, you need Super Healing, which is the final healing spell to... Just been hitting everything. Well, eventually you're gonna need to heal up. And Life Up Alpha is not good enough after a little bit. You're gonna want Life Up Beta. You know, even if it's just out of battle. Like, you'll just have too much HP to where Life Up Beta is just gonna be way better to use. But Nintendo's just not gonna get out Life Up Beta for a while. He gets it way too late, to the point where Anna already has it. But you want to use Anna's PP for offensive spells. When I say Earthbound Beginnings has problems, it's stuff like that I think Earthbound Beginnings has problems with. Kind of like the game balancing sort of thing. But eventually, you're gonna need... So right now, the only way you can revive a party member is by going to the hospital, right? Life Up Heal... not Life Up. Healing... No, it's just called Super Healing in Earthbound Beginnings. Super Healing is the final healing spell that lets you revive a party member from the dead. And again, Anna gets it a lot sooner. Way sooner. To the point where, by the time I beat the game, Nintendo didn't even get Super Healing. I was like one level away. And if Nintendo had Super Healing, Mount Itoy would have been a lot easier. Like, I've heard horror stories about Mount Itoy. And it wouldn't be as bad if Nintendo had gotten those 2 Psy spells a lot sooner. I'm going to the Dwarf Cave. Money. Defense. Night Ninja... Red Wizard can't cast Ruse. Let's give that to someone else. Is a weapon? Oh, it's a weapon. I'll hang on to it for now. Alpha's not cutting as much. Been either one-shotting everything and being careful in choosing my fights. Oh, you're playing the GBA version! Okay, that's different. Because I've been playing the original NES version on... I was using Nintendo Online. The GBA version already has, like, double experience, if I remember correctly. So it cuts down on grinding for a bit. So maybe you won't have that problem that I did. But but, like, those 2 spells he desperately needed, and he just wasn't getting those spells any sooner. Maybe they changed that in the GBA version? If only you had TNT. Mr. Key. Tried to get the NES version, but the English patch didn't want to work properly. Did no one upload Earthbound Beginnings? Because that's the official English translation. Did no one upload that version? You see in the dark. Okay. Nothing really here, but I think I could... Oh, that's right. I didn't cross the bridge. So now I'm getting this. I guess that works on any bridge. Okay. I didn't know that. I skipped the bridge. Tried to get the end of it. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess this was another thing that was changed for the randomizer. I don't need the TNT to go over here, because normally you do. But I guess that was changed to give you more options. Anti-mute, Invis 2, Soft, and Heal 2. And Soft is not bad. Invis 2 is probably okay. Let's check. No, not. Fire 2, Blind, Lightning 3, and Warp. Lightning 3 is not bad. I don't need Fire 2. And Warp... I think in battle that works as an instant death, but I think it has use outside of battle. Returns to previous 4. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. Those spells are a lot of money. Let's hold off. Also, like, another thing that Earthbound Beginnings had problems with, Lloyd isn't really that great. In GBA game, Instant gives you Easy Ring, and you couldn't take it off until you got the Cloud area. So you couldn't take it off until you got to Magicant? Is that... Oh, okay, I think I know where you're... Yeah, okay. Oh, what do we got? No. No. The hand axe, maybe. Large knife? Okay, I'll give Vivi the large knife. I don't know if the hand axe is better than the silver sword. I bet it isn't, so I'm not going to buy it. Let's equip that. There we go. Gives you double EXP and money. Okay. So you'll definitely have an easier time. You're a farmer. Pass through the Titan's tunnel. Okay. The fables are true really exist. I don't have an airship. Okay. Dr. Oon. Those rubies. Okay, what do we got for armor? Copper? Nope, don't need that. Iron? No, because I have the silver. Cloth? No, iron and then copper. Again, I don't need those. Buckler. I don't need that either. Hold on. I forget what this is for. Hold on, let me just buy one. Oh wait, no, that's weapon. I need armor. Okay, yeah, there was no reason to buy it. That's fine. Okay, so there wasn't really anything for weapons and armor, so let's just get the spells. You got to... That being said, you kind of just jumped up a bunch of levels with that ring on, so maybe it won't be as bad. Let's get Lightning 3. Oh, can I not learn level 5? I can't learn level 5, so I'm gonna have to hold off. Yeah, you need the ruby. Kind of annoying you couldn't take off the ring. Oh, it was the equipment piece. Someone normally, the game just starts easier. But because you got a bunch of levels quickly, it might make the late game a little bit, or mid to late game a little bit easier, purely because you already have a jump start in levels. You might get Life Up Beta sooner, even though you took it off. And by sooner, I mean, like, you'll be closer to getting it by the time, like, I desperately needed it. Unless they changed what level he gets it at. I don't think he did. They did. I'm not sure. I don't know. Thor's Hammer. Wait. I'm assuming you got Nintendo the Boomerang. At the moment, do about 50 cents. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so... Yeah, once you go through that second factory, it'll open up a bit. Oh, I remember. So, Lloyd isn't that great. So he doesn't have too much strength. He's kind of... He's okay. He's almost like a red mage, where he's okay at strength, but Ninten and Teddy do better. He doesn't have psi powers, so he doesn't have that aspect. So I compare him to Jeff. Like, that's the comparison, but Jeff is way better than Lloyd. Because there's a lot more... so Lloyd doesn't have too many weapons, to the point where the Boomerang is the same power as his best gun. Unless they change that in GBA version. But he really needed, like, a better gun. Not only that... So the idea with Jeff, anyway, is that he has items that only they can use. You probably already noticed, does Ninten get psi powers that do damage? No, Ninten is mainly a healer and and a little bit of debuffing. So Ninten is mainly going to be dealing damage with physical attacks, but he has healing and like defense up, offense up, speed up, stuff like that. YouTube. Wow, that was bad. Okay, going back. Going back, here you go. He's going for... Yeah, he is. He's going for the big leagues. So, like, you probably got a bomb or a bottle rocket, and only Lloyd can use those, so... You want to have Lloyd with those types of items. Anna has offensive stuff. But Anna also has healing stuff. So... I think the game just needed to make Anna not have healing stuff. And just make her purely offensive. Or at least give Ninten the ability to get the healing stuff sooner. Like, that was part of the problem. Oh, I can't revive here. Okay, I have to go back to a different town. I don't have a way to revive. But, so Lloyd can only use... is the only one that can use those types of items. But you don't get them that often. I mean, you could buy them, but you tend to kind of spend your money on other things. Yeah, Ninten is the best healer and buffer, but... well, he's the only one that can really buff. But he... like I said, he has Life Up Alpha for the long time, and when you get Anna, she has Alpha and Beta. So, for healing, you tend to use Anna. At the same time, though, you kind of want her to use her PP for offensive, and that just causes problems. 25 gold for healing, okay. Trying to regain my thought. So, like, Lloyd kind of needs those bombs and bottle rockets. I think you could buy them, but they're also only okay. But there are some items where it's like... they're very good. Like, there's a... I randomly got a drop for... like, I think it was a plasma blaster. It's not a weapon he can equip. Which, you'd think he would equip it, but... am I going the right way? I don't think I am. No, I went the wrong way. Oh, that he just revived to 1 HP. Oops. No, not sa- oh well. Good. But I got this like plasma blaster, and it's actually pretty good. Like it basically casts PK Beam Beta on an enemy, and it's pretty good. The problem is, it has a 12% chance of breaking. And there were some other good items, like, from what I noticed anyway. Like, there's a enemy you can fight late game, and they have a chance of dropping a flamethrower, which is basically like a single target bomb, but you can use it multiple times. Again, it has a 12% chance of breaking. That's Lloyd's problem. Whenever he gets an item that only he can use and it actually is good, it has a good chance of breaking. So it doesn't last that long. realize I went the wrong way for the Earth Cave. Let's go down here. Here's the Earth Cave. I'm gonna use a cabin. So I gotta go for the vampire. And I think Mother 2, you know, Mother 2 Earthbound has a better balance of that sort of stuff. Because, you know, you start with Ness, which is directly comparable to Ninten on what he does, you know. Good physical attack, healing, and buffing. And then you get Paula pretty quickly. And Paula is the equivalent of Anna, except I don't remember Anna, or not Anna. I don't remember Paula having any healing stuff, so that she just has offensive stuff. I think my dog needs to go outside. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. I think she needs to go out. Okay, I'm back. You didn't even know Mother 1 existed since everyone kept praising Earthbound and Earthbound 2. So, uh, Earthbound and then Mother 3. That's... Yeah, the naming conventions in America just make it a little bit confusing. You know, in Japan it's Mother 1, 2, and 3. But in America, we didn't get the first Mother game. Not until Earthbound Beginnings in, like, 2015. So we got Mother 2, but to avoid confusion, they called it Earthbound. You know, make it seem like it's the first game in the series. And then we never got Mother 3. So, like, if that came over here, that'd probably be called Earthbound 2. But because it never came over here, and so we just kept calling it Mother 3. Yeah. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy problem when Final Fantasy first came over here. I think the Thor hammer will be good enough. Okay, close enough. I'm not gonna use Quake, I kinda wanna save it. Yeah. I would call Mother 2 a Mother 1 redo. That's kind of what it feels like. It's basically Mother 1 again. It's not... I wouldn't call it a direct sequel. I don't think I would call it a reboot either. The only thing that connects Mother 1 and 2 together is the villain. But the fact that the characters that you get are so similar to each other, it just kind of feels like a redo. But because of that... Oh, this is the one that loops around. Because of that, Earthbound or Mother 2 is kind of the better game. But, what I was saying before. So, Paula's basically the comparison to Anna. Except I don't remember Paula having any healing stuff, so at least she doesn't take away from Ness in that sense. And she's the second character you get, so you get someone that has offensive spells. So that makes her immediately useful. More optimistic than 2 and 3. Definitely 3 for sure. 3 has, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think. More optimistic than 2 or 3. The problem is with the story... A tragic? I would say Mother 3 has a little bit more tragedy to it. Mother 2, though, it's... Mother 1 and 2, when it comes to the story, I can't think of too much actually happening in the plot. Like, your character goes to a town, something already happens, and you just do a weird thing. Not much really happens to the characters themselves. I don't think. There's a little bit here and there, but I can't think of much. I might be misremembering, though. It's been a while. But I would definitely say 3 is a little bit more tragic. It's not like dark all the way through. It has its weird moments to make it, you know, a little bit quirky, but definitely the ending is... Oh boy, the ending. Definitely tragic. It's more of, it's a world you live in, and you aren't the center of, but you impact a lot. That sounds right. And I would also say the same thing happens in Mother 2. It's basically the same idea. Although, Mother 2 can get a little bit dark if you're looking at the right spots. Like, there's a reoccurring, like, aspect, like, reoccurring boss that keeps showing up, and whenever it appears, it's causing problems. Then not to mention Pokey. Or Porky, I mean. Yeah, maybe Mother 1 is the most optimistic. I think 2 is kind of a similar tone. Yeah, I have a repro card of Mother 3. Hold on. I mean, pull it out. See? So the text is backwards because of how I have the... Yeah, it's the fan translation. About it at a convention a few years ago. I think it's a bit of both. They're both kind of defeated in a similar way. At least in terms of gameplay. I guess slight spoiler to the first one. You have to defeat him by singing a song. The melodies. And it kind of works similar to praying for the final boss. So it kind of has a similar feeling. The difference is in Mother 1, the song reminds the villain of his past. That story is stuff that I don't want to get into so much just yet. But it makes the villain remember humanity. In Mother 2, you pray and you get... When you pray, like, the people that you meet just, like, remember you and, like, pray for your safety. And by doing that, they kind of help you out in the fight. By dealing a lot of damage to Gigas. So slightly different, but very similar in concept. it kind of goes for it kind of shows how it's kind of like Mother 2 is basically Mother 1 redone. It again, yeah, they're slightly different ways of defeating the final boss. One's praying, one's singing, but functionally they're kind of the same thing, or it kind of functions the same thing. So. Found. Oh, okay, nice. I keep saying this, but I haven't really booted it up. Yeah, we'll just do that. Let me see if there's a poll I can do for that. Speaking of gacha games, I pulled up Dissidia yesterday and I got the strongest weapon for Locke that I could get, his burst weapon. So kind of a similar gacha rate. Dragon armor. Okay. Another silver. Okay. So my absorb is 50. I can't even equip it. Let's just hold on to it for now. And no one can equip this. So I think we're good. That's always an earth. That's always an earth spirit. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Can I get a free summon? Is that the... It said Valentine's Robin? I don't think that's it. I got a few free summons I can do. Oh, that one. No, okay. I would do that a little bit later. Oh no! Ugump died! Well, time to leave. Can't go through the Earth Cave without Ugump. Happened while I wasn't paying attention. That's right. I can't heal him here. Might as well get everyone else healed. Good thing the game runs... This version of the randomizer runs faster. You wanted to get Valentine's Lucina to give her B skill to Black Knight. Oh, okay. What's the skill? Just knows I'm a little over 2 hours. We'll try going back to the Earth Cave again. See See if I can get farther. I don't think I need to use a spell here. Go to the inn, refill my magic. So far, the healing spells haven't been doing that good. Maybe it's because the magic stat isn't good yet. It's a fighter skill that allows him to reduce incoming damage by 30% as long as he is faster. It neutralizes effects that allow enemy to double and effects that stops him from doubling if he is faster. Wow. Seems very good. And the Black Knight is best suited with that ability, I'm guessing. Or at least with what you have. But isn't the Black Knight a little bit slow? Maybe it's more about the enemies doubling. And maybe it's more about that than the reduced damage. So I've thought of playing through some other Final Fantasy games. Obviously, this one's the randomizer. I'm not sure if Final Fantasy II has a randomizer. And if it doesn't, I could just do a more or less normal playthrough on the PSP. Because I have that version. Maybe I can add some restrictions, but I don't know what. I don't know if 3 has a randomizer, and if it does, I don't know if I go that route. Because with 3, I'd probably do something similar to 5's 4-Job Fiesta. I don't know if 4 has anything special, so it might just be try to find a randomizer. If I do 5, I'm definitely doing a 4-Job Fiesta. That sounds fun. Basically, with that, you're limited to... Your characters are limited to, I think it's 4 job classes, and you cannot experiment other than what you're randomly given. 6, there's a hard mode mod I want to try. That's all I can think of at the moment. If 7 has a hard mode mod, I would definitely try that one, because I think 7's a little too easy. Other than that, I'm not sure about the other games. He has a base 35 speed, but at a plus 10 with 15 dragon flowers. Oh yeah, the dragon flowers is something that I have no idea about. He could get up to base 42 speed. With his weapon refined, gives him plus 6 to speed and attack during defense phase. And a good seal. Oh, okay. What do you want, Molly? Come here. Oh, there's the stairs. Yeah, I just yesterday bought the DLC for Shadows of Valentia because I didn't buy that before. And, you know, eShop going down, I need to buy it soon. The season pass for that is $45, so that's why I didn't buy it right away. Fighter and Ninja, okay. Money. Oh, okay. White Wizard, I can't equip that. Oh, she already has it. Can't do anything about it. Your third build on him. Describe his speed. You have one for damage, and the last one's for basically defense. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I played to the point where I don't really know what those dragon flowers are. Like, I know that they exist, but I haven't messed with it. But it seems like it's something where you can boost the base stats of characters. But is it something to where you have a limited amount you can use on one character? So you have to build your character a certain way? Or, I guess, know what type of build you want to have the character go in. Or is this something where you could just max out all the base stats for each character? Getting close to the vampire, I think. Found money. A lot of undead. We'll just fight for now. Pretty sure these guys are undead. There we go. Increased stats. Usually the first flower goes to HP, second to attack. So on until you use 5 flowers, which increase all stats by 1. Okay, so you can boost all stats. But if it's a newer character, you could probably only do each stat once. But if it's an older character, you could probably do it more for balancing purposes. Okay. Molly, That's enough. That's enough. Wait. I'd say Dissidia has something similar to that, but it's it's the summon boards. The summon boards are something. The oldest units can hold 20 flowers, plus 4 in all stats, and newer can hold 5, which is plus 1 for all stats. Okay. But I would say Dissidia has something similar to that with the summon boards, and what those do is you fight one of the summons, so say Ifrit, for example. And let's say I'm using Warrior of Light, Furion, and Onion Knight. Let's just say that. And, you know, I use those 3 characters, I beat Ifrit, I get summon points for those characters. And when I go to the training board for those characters, I spend those points, and those give, like, there's 65 nodes per summon board, per character. And each of those nodes, a lot of them are like, oh, plus 8 attack, plus 50 HP, stuff like that. And it's permanent stat boost. There's also 3 abilities you can get. But how it works is when you get to one of those ability nodes, you pick out of 7 abilities to choose from. I don't think this is... So, like, one of the abilities will be, like, Resist Fire, or Resist Fire for everyone, but it's a lesser amount. There's, if you use a fire attack, you deal more damage, stuff like that. You can only pick 3 abilities out of the 7. But let's be honest here, most of the time you're going to pick the same 3 for practically every character. Add an element, change one of them for elemental if they have it, sort of thing. But with 10 summon boards, I believe. Yeah, it is 10. With 10 summon boards, those stat bonuses add up. I need to heal Ugum. To the point where, if you want to do the harder... It's kind of like a way to help older characters. It's available for all characters, but, like, for now... okay, here's a good example. So, there's your normal levels, like normal, but then there's crystal levels, and some of those also give stat boosts and stuff. But the crystal levels, when you go to, say, crystal level 81, you can add 10 levels to your level cap. And right now, everyone can get to level 80. But they're now rolling out where some characters can get to level 90. It's kind of a slow process, but... But everyone can get those stat bonuses. But like I mentioned before, it's not a PvP game. It's a co-op game where you do raids. And when you do the very tough difficulty, you kind of need those stat bonuses, because they really do help. We're at the vampire now. Normally I would use fire. But let's see if I could use Quake on him. Actually, let's try Zap. Why not? And it didn't work. I don't know if I just got unlucky, or maybe he's immune to instant death. Now let's go Fire 3. Oh, we got the ruby. Wait, is that normally where... That's normally where we get the ruby. Okay. Let's leave. So, to make a easy win, yeah, basically, with Fire 3, he didn't have a chance, and all the weapons I stuff I have, there was no chance. Too bad he didn't fall to Quake or anything. Actually, I think I have Warp. Don't I have Warp or something? No, I have Exit. There we go. But what typically happens is whenever a character gets a new weapon or a character gets like the ability to go up gets a new level cap, they rebalance the character. So they'll give that character a rebalance where it's like, oh, this ability, we're going to change it up a little bit. Or there's this new thing where it's like, oh, if you master this weapon, you can use points to enhance your ability with that weapon to make them stronger. I'm going to double save, just in case. That should save. Yes, constant reworks. It happens all the time. And not counting stuff where an ability doesn't work how it's supposed to be. Because they'll fix that soon. Like, if a character's ability is not working how it's supposed to, they'll fix that in a few days, but twice a month, a character will get a rework. And twice a month, we get a new character. Or is it once a month? Either way. Yeah, it's just constant reworks. Because they constantly add higher difficulty fights that you kind of want to do to get certain rewards to make your character stronger. It's this constant loop of grinding. But I think this is a good place to stop. Kind of got, well, the first half of the Earth Cave. Anyway, thanks for anyone who showed up. I do these we wait a month for bug fixes in Heroes, which is faster than Marvel Strike Force. I haven't played Marvel Strike Force, so I don't know about that. But yeah, if a new character comes out and there's a problem with like one of their skills, they'll fix it in a few days. But yeah, I do these streams Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch, they are at YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. Thanks for showing up. Have a good day. Later.